Hello, hello. Welcome to another episode of Fresh Bar Sports Show. I'm Jabbar Harris. I'm the host and I'm the proprietor. On this episode of Fresh Bar Sports Show, we got a lot to talk about. We got to do the NBA recap. We got to do the NFL recap. And, sports talk. We got a lot going on. So let's dive into it. It's football Sunday, NFL Sunday. Don't forget my Lakers come on tonight versus Washington Wizards 9:30. I'm going to be stay tuned and ready to go over for that Lakers Nation. But it's about Southern Nation today. We got to get our W today. And not gonna hold you guys too long. We gotta get ready for the NFL Sunday, so let's just go ahead and dive into it. As you can see, I got my Russell Westbrook Lakers jersey on. Just had to let y'all guys know. Yeah, we doing some things. We gonna get to it. Don't worry, we gonna get to it. But Lakers did host our our annual holiday Christmas party for families and kids and stuff like that. So that was good. Also, congratulations again, Brittany Griner being home and being with her family and her loved ones from, being away, wrongfully detained in Russia for, the past 10 months. She publicly spoke for the first time on Friday morning. I'll post the words. We should respect that and be mindful and, respect her, her space going through what she's going through right now. Now, of course, we would love to see a video, but the words is good for right now, and then hopefully we get a video, soon after. Hopefully, maybe around Christmas time, whatever. But it was good that she, definitely spoke to people that was worried about her and caring about her and praying for her and doing whatever they could do to they support her. And I'm pretty sure she spoke to as much as she could individually, but I'm glad she at least put out a post and just it was a long post. The gist of this was saying it feels good to be home, dug deep to keep her faith, and was a lot of love from so many of you guys out here that helped her keep going. She wanted to make it one thing very clear that she does intend to play basketball for WNBA Phoenix Mercury this season. Now I know it's A10. I don't know what the legalities, and I mean, I know she's under contract, but whatever formulations and just whatever the obstacles they can be in the way for the intent to, instead of the I guarantee this was definitely what's going to happen. You understand what I'm saying? So just something to keep her eye out. I don't know what any hiccups could be in the way, but hopefully she get back into this coming season for the WNBA. Also on some of those Hawks, Trae Young. I don't know if people really know what's going on here. I don't know what's going on here, but just something just keep my eye out for. Keep my eye out for. I love Trae Young in the ATL. I love it. I love the ATL. ATL is my second home. I love it. But word on the street is he buys Clay Matthew, former NFL linebacker, Calabasas mansion for $20 million. Neighbors include the likes of Britney Spears, Courtney K, and Travis Baker. Trae Young, who mainly splits his time between hometown Oklahoma and the city that he plays for, ATL. So, tampering, we thinking Lakers. I know he and others was talking about Kyle Kuzma was tampering going to California. Of course, he got his little place still in California. He was playing, he started his career there, played there for, most of his career, so far to this date. I would love LA too, so ain't nothing wrong with people having homes. People got homes in LA, Hollywood. So, the business be done, and that's just where stars want to live at. So, NFL considering ejections for roughing the passer penalties and defenseless defenseless receivers penalties, defenseless players. I don't like this at all. Now they're open to review and for discussions regarding this. That's what they said. So, once they see data come, get some input and people, hear the chatter. So hopefully this gets a negative review and they can put a squash to that. So notes I'm going to have to go back and forth between some baseball notes because signings was popping up and throughout the course of the days and free agency still going on. So, but good thing, my Yankees. Shout out to the New York Yankees. Signs former Giants pitcher Carlos Rodon, 6-year, $162 million deal. Much needed pitching. I need that. Can I get another pitcher though? Give me one more. Now I feel much better with our rotation. Preferably, if you want to get greedy, give me two. If I want to get greedy, give me two, but give me one more good, good solid pitcher and the rotation of the guys that we got. And obviously we got the guys that hold the bat, So I think we'd be all right if we can go ahead and do that. Also, on some other basketball notes, the Nets fined 25K for sitting 8 players in the Pacers game. I'm glad. I mean, it's nothing. It's like it ain't too much that you can do about it, but you just gotta let the Nets know, like, come on, man, like, what are you doing? You can't be setting your stars out, and especially like you set your stars out, and 5 other players on top of that, and that just wasn't a good look, and you can't be doing that, and this stuff's gonna come up in the CBA. Cause this is unacceptable. I don't like I like my superstars to show up, and for the fans that's going to get the chance to see them one time in their lifetime, and they disappoint them like that just because of low management. Essentially, I know we want to list injuries and be funny and be ha ha, and everybody's all dealing with some elements. If you're a fan of MJ, if you're a fan of Kobe Bryant, if you're a fan of the greats, if you're truly a fan of those greats, and you know what you witnessed when you watched them when you was growing up, you know the behavior that you're displaying is not what they was doing. Now I know we said we got educated. We're smarter. We're better now. Yes, that's true. But the money is that much greater now too. You're not taking no losses over here showing up for work every night. You're not taking no losses. Y'all be great. Y'all be good. Y'all know that. Like just stop that. And that's why I'm so thankful. The president of the basketball operation for the Warriors, he let it be known on the All the Smoke podcast that these guys want to be. First of all, I know somebody higher up than me said it on a bigger platform, but y'all know I've been saying this for a long time. Everybody talk about my mentality. Everybody want to see me Kobe Bryant. Y'all don't know what it tells, and because if y'all did, y'all wouldn't be doing a disservice by claiming y'all doing mama mentality things, and y'all not, because y'all know y'all should know what that entails. If y'all acting like y'all know, y'all clearly don't know because y'all doing it a disservice. Y'all. It's a lot of work. It's a commitment. A high level of consistency is what we preach and what we talk about, because that's what Kobe Bryant's all about. Dominating the every game, dominating every practice like it's Game 7, dominating. Pick up games with celebrities, no names, anybody you name it. They got a story with Kobe Bryant competing on the basketball court. This ain't playtime. We doing this for real. We doing this the right way. Yeah, we having fun while we doing it, but we doing this the right way. Ain't no letting up. We're going to be dominating. We're going to be the best. We're going to show you we the best every time we step foot on this court. Just straight like that. Anyways, high school football female star Bella Ramsos, Moses, Inks Key Wise NIL deal, also feature on ESPN Sports Center and everything. She explains why mental health means so much to her, and how important it is in her life, and the fact that she want to be a psychologist. She's going to school to take up psychology, so that's good. That's good. I like to see like that. You said young female football star athlete. That's great, and she's been doing good out there doing her thing. Also, NCAA announces Massachusetts Governor Charlie Baker as next president, succeeding Mark Emmert. Some good news on NFL. I like to spread light on this. NFL awards 5 new grants through the Inspiring Change Initiative in cities such as ATL, Atlanta, Georgia, Chicago, Illinois, Seattle, Washington, and Washington, D.C. Now, can we get to the Thursday Night Football recap? I know we got some other games to get to, really, but we got to get to Thursday Night Football real quick recap. 49ers 21-13 over the Seahawks. Brock Purdy, 217 yards, 2 touchdowns, 1 sack. Christian McCaffrey, 26 carries, 108 yards. Rushing, 1 touchdown, 6 receptions, 30 yards. Kittle, 4 receptions, 93 yards, 2 touchdowns. Geno Smith, 238 yards, 1 touchdown, 3 sacks, 1 carry, 18 rushing yards. Walker, 12 carries, 47 rushing yards, 4 receptions, 32 yards. Tyler Lockett, 7 receptions, 68 yards. Also, 49ers clinched the playoff berth. Great defense, though. Their defense is just, man, that top-notch defense. Like, if not the best defense in the league for real. They got some dogs on that defensive squad. They ain't playing around at the defensive end for the 49ers. But they clinched the playoff spot. Get into some NBA recap. Hawks 124. Took the L to the Magic 135. Trae Young 19 points, 16 assists. I love the 16 assists, but you going 1 for 5 for the 3 is not going to do it. Hunter 25.6 rebounds. AJ Griffin 15 points. Pablo Becarium 20 points, 6 rebounds, 6 assists. F. Wagner 24 points, 4 assists. Bo Ball 21 points, 7 rebounds. ATO bad loss. We needed that. Come on now. Pistons 141, 134 over the Hornets. Pacers 125, 119 of the Warriors. Steph Curry injured shoulder on a reaching defensive play. Will be out several weeks. He's not gonna be playing this Christmas Day game and stuff. Gonna be out dealing with the injury. Glad they don't got to require surgery, nothing like that. But Steph Curry's gonna be out, a couple of weeks. But he'll be back soon. So just heal up, Steph. 38 points for Steph, 7 rebounds, 7 assists, 5 for 10 from 3. He was balling out there. Obviously, he getting hurt, getting out the game. That was the game right there, pretty much. But Jordan Poole, 20 points, 5 rebounds, 5 assists. No play that game. Turner, 21 points. Halliburton, 29 points, 4 rebounds, 6 assists. Knicks, 128, 120 Bulls, over the Bulls in overtime. Julius Randle, 31 points, 13 rebounds, 7 assists. Jalen Brunson, 30 points, 7 assists. DeMar DeRozan, 32 points, 5 rebounds. Zach LaVine, 25 points, 5 rebounds. Heat, 110, 108 over the Thunder. Cavs, 105, 90 over the Mavs. Heat, 111, 108 over the Rockets. Grizzlies, 142, 101 over the Bucks. Blowout. Never close at all. Giannis, 19 points, 6 rebounds, 5 assists. Bad game. What was going on? They were just acting crazy. And then 3 points. Chris Middleton, 3 points, 5 assists. Like, what are they supposed to do with that, Chris Middleton? 3 points, 5 assists. Get out of here with that. Bobby Portis, 19 points, 7 rebounds, 22 minutes off the bench. Ja Morant, 25 points, 10 rebounds, 10 assists. Nice triple-double. Brooks, 18 points, 18 points, 4 assists. And Jones, 16 points. Jazz, 132, 129 over the Pelicans. Jordan Clarkson, 2 clutch buckets in overtime to seal the game. Clarkson, 39 points, 8 rebounds. Laura Markkinen, 31 points, 5 rebounds. Zion Williams, 31 points, 8 rebounds, 8 assists. CJ McCollum, 28 points, 6 rebounds, 4 assists. Suns, 111, 95 over the Clippers. No Kawhi Leonard again. That's the theme. Man, 22 points, 11 rebounds, 4 assists. Morris, 14 points, 7 rebounds. Bridges, 27 points, 6 rebounds. Booker, 14 points, 4 rebounds, 4 assists. Chris Paul, 15 points, 7 rebounds, 3 assists. 7 rebounds, 13 assists, excuse me. Hawks, Clinton Capella will be out 2 weeks with leg injury. Also, Heat lists all 16 players on their roster on the injury report ahead of the Saturday night game since they got fined $25K for injury report, just to, stick it to the league per se. This stuff is killing me. I don't like this. Can we? All right, we doing that with play your players. I don't care about none of that. I understand they play the players. Play the players. They can play them. Let's try to win these games. I'm telling you, the league's gonna do something about this. I love my guaranteed contracts, but this stuff is unacceptable. What they're doing. Show up and show out. Like stop that. Y'all can play. Y'all will be fine. NBA, some more NBA recap. We gotta get into it. Lakers 126, 108 over the Nuggets. Russell Westbrook, second triple-double of the season. And also the only Laker player ever to have 2 triple-doubles off the bench. And he's so disrespectful. He's off the bench. It's just like when they had Magic coming off the bench for the Magic came back. They had Magic coming off the bench for, oh my gosh, it was not Nixon. Van Exel, Eddie Jones, Like, give me a break. I don't care how old Magic is. These got to be starting over them guys. Stop this. You know, Magic ain't one to cause no rift and you know do the right thing. Obviously, you know Russell Westbrook doing the right thing and just following line, but you know getting in, showing up, showing out. But he could do the same thing starting. But I explain it every time. You can he can start the first 3.5, maybe 4 minutes of the game. Pull him out early. Bring him in when you take LeBron out before the quarter is over. You know, Russell Westbrook rest of the way. Maybe pull him out a little bit in the middle of the second quarter and bring him back in at the end of the second quarter. And you continue that rotation in the second half. Like, what's so hard with that? Anywho, and you know, Bugaboo, you know, continue moving onward and upward. Lakers is progressing. You know, 12-16 now. We needed that win. Russell Westbrook second triple double of the season. AD went out at the halftime with a foot injury. His foot was bothering him. Try to you know fight through it, but you know at halftime they had their conversations amongst themselves and decided AD's going to sit this rest of one out. But Nuggets goes on. 80 and playing a 7. 80 and Anthony Davis only played 17 minutes. Nuggets goes on a 22 run in the second quarter. Lakers bad defense. Here we go again. Turning the ball over, missing shots, looking real bad. Aaron Gordon. This one's turning the game right here. Aaron Gordon is little compared to LeBron James. I don't know what made him thought that he was going to be backing LeBron James down in the paint like LeBron James is little or somebody's young boy or whatever he thought he was bigger than LeBron for whatever reason because that's false accusations. All the lies detected on that one. LeBron looking like get out of here with that. Shut that down. And like that's when I saw like things start turning around for the Lakers. Austin Reeves started balling out. That's when but you know what I mean. Austin Reeves went on the run. Austin Reeves went on the run by himself. Scored 10 straight Lakers points to you know put us close and you know to help us bring us back in the game because it was getting ugly at that point when they went on a 22 run. I still can't believe Aaron Gordon was foolish to think he's going to be backing LeBron James down right there, like I said. So that started the turning point. Reeves was doing the scoring point. Lakers getting back into the defensive groove of things and getting fast break points and to tie the game up at 62. Then LeBron James come down with a mean monster dunk before the half out. You know, goes out with like 43 seconds left. So it was crazy. Had the arena going crazy and all that good stuff. But we came out a little flat in the second half to start. But great defensive hustle and Thomas B balled out big for us, you know, the turning things back around and take the game over and never look back. Yeah, Thomas B he balled out. I like that, you know, stepping up in AD's absence, and he does a lot too, even when AD's there too, you know, as AD's backup. Anthony Davis 10 points, 4 rebounds, 2 assists, 1 block, 1 steal, 17 minutes of play. LeBron James 30 points, 9 rebounds, 4 assists, 2 steals. Thomas B, 21 points, 6 rebounds, 2 steals. Nice big game. You know, you got the game ball and everything from Coach Ham. Russell Westbrook, 15 points, 11 rebounds, 12 assists, 2 steals in 30 minutes. Triple-double Russ is what he do, the king of the triple-double. Balling hard, balling out, giving you his all. Doing what he do. Austin Reeves, 16 points, 4 rebounds. And Joker, 25 points, 11 rebounds. 8 assists, 4 steals. Jamal Murray, 23 points, 5 rebounds, 6 assists. Aaron Gordon, 17 points, 2 steals, 1 block. All right, we gotta get into some of these advanced analytics. Lakers, 45 rebounds to the Denver Nuggets, 39 rebounds. Lakers, 29 assists to the Nuggets, 25 assists. Lakers, 11 steals to the Nuggets, 7 steals. Lakers, 4 blocks to Nuggets, 4 blocks. Lakers, we went 14. Lakers, 14 turnovers. Nuggets, 19 turnovers. These are all winning numbers right here. You know, I love this stuff. And then the shooting percentages. Man, I love this out of my Lakers. 48-91 for 52% from the field goal. And the defense right here. The Nuggets, 39 81 for 48% for the field goal. Lakers 12 for 33 from 3-point land, 36%. Nuggets, we held them 9 for 27 from the 3-point land at 53%. I mean at 33%. I like that. I like that, Lakers. I like it a lot. Keep it up. Keep it up. Also, AD will be out for tonight's game. You know, dealing with the foot soreness. Ain't trying to, do anything. And I think Thomas Bryant be able to hold things down going against his own team. Maybe against the Wizards to be motivated and everything like that. I still wish we would sign another big man, a true big man, a true 7-footer for real. I'm going to use my platform to scream that as much as I can. Lakers signed a 7-footer, true big man. And 3-point shooter, deadly 3-point shooter, a true 3-point shooter, bona fide sniper. That's what we definitely need to solidify winning the championship. I promise you that. You can get a good 7-foot back. Even if we get a true bona fide 3-point shooter, more so than anything, hold the 7-footer. That's going to do a lot. But the 7-footer with the bona fide 3-point shooter, and no, I'm not talking about Buddy Hield, Miles Turner. It could be a no-name 7-footer. Give me a 7-footer, big body down there in the paint, and get me a no-name, bona fide, deadly 3-point shooter that can shoot that thing. Okay, ATL Hawks 125-106 over the Hornets. We needed that. Trae Young went off 31 points, 9 assists, 11. Banyan Danilovic, 28 points, 9 rebounds, 7 for 10 from 3. Ooh, we got to do it every time. LaMelo Ball, 27 points. Kelly Oubre, 16 points, 7 rebounds. Magic, 117-109 over the Celtics. Oh, man, can't believe I saw that upset coming. Pablo Becaron, 20 points, 5 rebounds, 5 assists. And Wagner, 25 points, 8 rebounds. Jason Tatum, 21 points, 7 rebounds. And Brown, 26 points, 4 rebounds. 76ers, 118-108 over the Warriors. Klay Thompson, 12 points, 3 for 8 from 3. Come on, Klay. You can't go out like that. That's bagging. No good. Poole, 29 points, 4 assists. No Steph, no Draymond for the Warriors. Joel Embiid, 34 points, 13 rebounds, 4 assists. James Harden, 27 points, 5 rebounds, 9 assists. Knicks, 114-91 over the Bulls. Nets 119-116 over the Raptors. Kyrie game-winning 3 at the buzzer. KD 28 points, 4 rebounds. Kyrie 32 points, 5 assists. Ben Simmons 10 points, 5 rebounds, 5 assists. Typical game. And Pascal Siakam 17 points, 7 rebounds, 5 assists. Fred VanVleet 39 points, 5 rebounds, 4 assists. All right, need get into my sponsors real quick. You need fresh gear, fresh clothing. Go to Cash Baby Clothing Brand. You need fresh gear, fresh clothing. Go to Cash Baby Clothing Brand. And you need event planning, go to Wild Production Events. You need event planning, go to Wild Production Events. All right, I gotta get into my college football, bowl games. Shout out to Jackson State University at the Cricket Celebration Bowl. I'm a little disappointed we came up a little short. I was going for Coach Dion and the Suns and all his boys and everything he's doing. Would love to see him go out 13-0 run, but they fell short. Finished the season off 12-1, 34-41. NC Central finished with a record of 10-2. Prom last Jackson State University game and sons, his 2 sons, Shiloh Sanders and Charter Sanders, quarterback, send them to OT, ball out all game. He's sending them to OT with just clutch passes and just doing his thing. I thought he was, things I see. He's a runner. He can scramble, but he throws the ball. He's not running around just scrambling. He's running around extending the plays to throw the ball. Because obviously he's athletic. But the tight end cost him the game. Tight end dropped the touchdown pass that could extend to overtime. That did it. Game over right there. But Sanders, 30 for 40, 349 yards, 4 touchdowns, 9 carries, 1 negative rushing yard for 1 touchdown. Finished the season stats with 3,383 yards, passing 36 passing touchdowns, 6 interceptions, 311 out of 443 for 70%, 70.2%, and 76 carries for 174 rushing yards, 2.3 average, 5 touchdowns, 42 longest run. So congratulations to him and his dad. Now they're going to Colorado to to the D1, to the Power 5, to to big dog schools. So Wish he would have, been SEC or obviously went to, his alma mater. But it is what it is. Like you say, he's gonna shine anywhere. His destination is not built on a location. It's built. It's built on the destination. So, hey, congratulations to him and his son. Can't wait to see what they do, and I know they're gonna continue to do great things over there. Can't wait to watch because already know we're gonna talk about it in the Fresh Sports Show. We're gonna be staying tuned in that. Got to get into some sober notes. This is not so good. Edmonton Alex, a receiver from Christian Salisbury, was shot, killed. Memphis, Tennessee, Canadian Football League team announced on Saturday. So sending prayers to his family for strength and condolences to the family. Also on some other notes, fans storm Asus soccer's match to attack goalie. That's wild, crazy. They was talking about they need to be better secure and stuff like that. I know that was some of the scuttlebucket out of what took place from there. The lack of security around the venue. Some men's college basketball, Gonzaga 190 over Alabama. That was considered upset. Also another considered upset. Houston 69-61 over Virginia. North Carolina 89-84 over Ohio State in overtime. UCLA 63 got my Kentucky 53. NFL Saturday. The Saturday games. Browns 13-3 over the Ravens. Huntley 138 yards, 1 interception, 3 sacks. J.K. Dobbins 13 carries, 125 rushing yards, 1 reception, 3 yards. Deshaun Watson 18 for 28, 161 yards, 1 touchdown, 3 sacks, 6 carries, 22 rushing yards. Nick Chubb 21 carries, 99 rushing yards. Now let's get into this. Vikings 39-36. Colts comeback win in overtime. The Vikings come back from 33, the largest deficit comeback in NFL history. Special teams touchdowns and pick six, and 2 pick six took the Colts up 33-0 at halftime. This game was over 20-0. Let's be frank. This game was over. I started watching more Jackson State University game because that game was real close and tough. I'm like, what's going on here? This thing was going back and forth. I thought Jackson State was going to pull away, and then Jackson State, got down a couple bit. Then I'm like, I need to see them come back, and it was crazy. I'm like, this game is over. I'm not even. I'm like Vikings. I'm like, okay, commercial. Let me just see what's going on. Commercial. Let me see what's going on. I'm like, these guys are coming back. What's going on here? So yeah, I'm like. They kept chipping away at the lead. Vikings team effort, that's what did it. Matt Ryan has got to be like, man, all these comebacks can happen to me. Come back 28-3 in the Super Bowl, lost 33 up. They team come back on, lost, like, can't catch no break. Is it him? I mean, I know circumstances and situations and things is different, but I'm like, he's the one constant. In both the situations, the 2 largest deficits, one in NFL history, regular season, playoff, Super Bowl, whatever, period, and then the largest deficit in the Super Bowl specifically. Two of those things happened to him. Wow. Yeah, man. So that was definitely a hurt piece for them. I mean, the Colts, and then you got people in the media blasts and interim coach Jeff Saturday and all this stuff, everything like that, but there's enough blame to go around for everybody. That was a team debacle. They just fell apart at the seams and just crumbled. Players, coaching staff, nobody could have stopped the bleeding. Nobody can get it stopped or stop the bleeding. Matt Ryan, 182 yards, 1 touchdown, 3 sacks. Zach, 24 carries, 81 rushing yards. Kirk Cousins, 34-54, 460 yards, 4 touchdowns, 2 interceptions, 7 sacks. Justin Jefferson, 12 receptions, 123 yards, 1 touchdown, and that didn't even lead the team. KJ Auburn, 10 receptions, 157 yards, 1 touchdown. That led the team. Major League Baseball, signings, Cubs and Darby C. Swanson agreed to 7-year, $177 million deal. Also, Dodgers get DH JD Martiz on a 1-year, $10 million deal. And we gotta get the finish this NBA recap up from the games that took place last night. Thunder 115, 109. The Grizzlies ref gives Ja Morant a second technical foul following exchange of words with fans complaining about the refs, and the refs, using his power doing like that. Nobody come to see the refs at all, and I'm glad he let it be known, like, nobody in here is coming to see this, instead of the referee's name. Nobody's coming here to see. No. Fans didn't come on to pay the tickets and traffic, dealing with all the traffic more so than anything. That's the problem. The traffic is crazy, and dealing with all that. And my star players don't even. I spend all my hard money dealing with all this traffic, and I could be saving my money, and I could be at home or doing some other things and saving. And I'm doing this, and the star players is not playing the game because they sitting down to the low management or the referees thinking the show is about them. We need to stop with this. And I can't wait to get a guest to come on and we address this referee situation, because this is ridiculous. And these referees, what they doing, trying to put the imprint on the game, and to address this low management situation and how it's going to affect their CBA and these guaranteed contracts, because the contract's going to be guaranteed, but some monies and percentages are going to be coming off for guys missing the games, and that CBA, that's definitely what's bound to happen. That's definitely what's bound to happen. Because we need to motivate you guys a little bit more to show up. Yeah, we know the money's guaranteed, but we need to, man, if these injuries ain't legit and getting vetted out correctly, man, we're going to be docking some pay. And hey, if y'all want to spend all that time and energy and faking these injuries, doing that stuff, that's gonna show me a lot about y'all guys and if y'all truly superstars or not. That's all I'm saying. That's all I'm saying. All right, so yeah, then John Morant, he FaceTime his dad to talk to the fans, had his dad bring the phone to the fans on the court side and let him know it's all good, it's all love, and all that type of stuff. So that was good, and I appreciate that, because Ja Morant's a real one. That's unique. That's different. You ain't gonna see nothing like that. That's just grown man stuff right there. That's authentic. That's that's unique. That, what I mean. That's something to appreciate and to be proud of and to look up to somebody. To be doing things like that. Before John Morant left, he had 6 points, 5 rebounds, 16 minutes of play. Brooks, 32 points. Dort, 24 points, 7 rebounds, 4 assists. Joe, 23 points. But, like I said, that was pretty much the game right there when you having John Morant getting out. Bucks, 123, 97 over Jazz. Laura Markkanen, 18 points, 4 rebounds. Clarkson, 13 points. No Giannis for the Bucks. Drew Holiday, 21 points. Bobby Portis, 22 points, 14 rebounds. Cavs, 199 over the Mavs. Darius Garland passes Jared Allen for a game-winning bucket. Jared Allen had 8 points and 15 rebounds. Kemba tied it for the Mavs, though, because there was no Luka. Kemba Walker went off 32 points, 5 rebounds, 7 assists. And Christian Wood had 26 points, 14 rebounds. Donovan Mitchell, 25 points, 4 rebounds. Darius Garland, 18 points, 7 rebounds, and 12 assists. Pelicans won 18-114 over the Suns. Zion Williams, 30 points, 9 assists. CJ McCollum, 27 points, 8 assists. DeAndre, 18 for the Suns. Chris Paul, 18 points, 5 rebounds, and 5 assists. It was 118 Suns, 114 Pelicans. And Chris Paul with 18 points, 5 rebounds, 5 assists, 5 for 7 for the 3-point land. Booker, 58 points, 5 rebounds, and 5 assists, 6 for 12 from the 3-point line. Frank Gore, Frank Gore Jr., his son, Frank Gore Jr., the son of former NFL football player, running back, he explodes for FBS Bowl game record 329 rushing yards plus 3 total touchdowns and the 38-24 win versus Southern Miss. Also, we're getting out of here before we get out of here. Bills finished their game yesterday with 32-29 Dolphins. 234 yards, 2 touchdowns, 2 sacks, 1 carry, 7 rushing yards. Raheem, 17 carries, 13 rushing. 136 rushing yards, 1 reception, 20 yards. Tyreek Hill, 9 receptions, 69 yards, 1 touchdown. Waddle, 3 receptions, 115 yards, 1 touchdown. Josh Allen, 304 yards, 4 touchdowns, 2 sacks, 10 carries, 77 rushing yards to lead the team, and 1 fumble. Knox, 6 receptions, 98 yards, and 1 touchdown. Diggs, 5 receptions, 60 yards, and Devin, 13 carries, 42 rushing yards, 3 receptions, 28 yards. Now, before we get out of here, I need to get into my NFL predictions. What's coming up today, and obviously for my for my Lakers game versus the Wizards, y'all already know who we going with, so ain't no brainer for that. But Chiefs at Texans, Chiefs. You already know Lions at Jets. Lions balling now. I think the Lions going to pull this out. I think the Lions going to be able to pull this out. I know this is at Jets. With Jets, they got Zach Wilson playing the quarterback and all that carousel was going on. So, hey man, like I just Lions got that, that thing. I mean, two to watch. Falcons at Saints, divisional matchup. I think the Saints be able to pull that one off. Eagles, Bears. Eagles is not worried about the Cowboys. They focus on the Bears all week long. They focus on the task at hand. Eagles. Steelers, we're going to have Mason Rudolph to be the backup quarterback, and we're going Mitchell Trubisky to starting quarterback. I think Mitchell Trubisky will be able to pull this off against Carolina on the Panthers because we need it. We need it. I'll be tuned in. Steelers Nation, we're going to be tuned in, ready to roll. Tuned in, 1 o'clock. Steelers at Carolina. We got to get this. TJ Watt go off, Mason Fitzpatrick go off, offensive unit do their thing. Steelers Nation, we need to get that. Cowboys at Jaguars. Cowboys all over the loop. They not worried about nothing but the Eagles. They keep worried about that. And it's at Jaguar. I'm feeling the upset. I think the Jaguars will be able to get this because Cowboys ain't focusing on the Jaguars, and they better be because they definitely way better than them two Eastern Texas. But I think after the Jaguars got the win of the Titans last week, I think they might have got the Cowboys' attention if they know what's smart for them. Patriots at the Raiders. Oh, no doubt the Raiders is garbage, so we're gonna go with the Patriots, and we'll get to the Raiders Christmas weekend. So we're worried about Panthers right now. We're in Carolina. Cardinals at Broncos. You got no Russell Wilson, even though he cleared protocol and everything like that. So the backups in. I'm not going with that. And the backups in for the Cardinals, so we're not going that. Man, could this game be a tie? But Colt McCoy, I think he's better than what's his name? Ripon for the Broncos quarterback. Also, Titans at Chargers. Titans took a bad loss last week, so I'm going to go with the Chargers on that one. Bengals at the Buccaneers. Buccaneers need to get this. I know Joe Burrow's balling out and doing his thing, but Buccaneers is at home. Tom Brady, you got to get this one. Tom Brady, you are the GOAT. You are the man. You got to get this. You got to pull this off. You got to rally the troops to get this W. Giants at the Commanders. This game is going to be another tie. You know how these guys do when they get together. Nobody acting like they want to win. So we're just going to leave it like that. It's a toss-up. These guys don't want to win. That would be the Sunday night game. I cannot believe that's the Sunday night game. Got to watch that game, man. But I'll be tuned in for the Lakers at 9:30, so I ain't going to be watching too much of that one because that tie game, nobody's trying to win. Anywho, let's get to the Rams and Packers. Are you ready for some Monday Night Football? I think I'm going to have to go with the Green Bay Packers on that one. That's my predictions for this week's game. Appreciate you guys tuning in for another episode of Fresh Bar Sports Show. We're going to let this cook, let it marinate, let it bubble up. Check me out on my Fresh Bar YouTube channel. Go like and subscribe to that page. And also my Fresh Bar Sports Show Instagram. Like and follow that page. Appreciate you guys for tuning in. and we're gonna continue to give these people what they want, giving these Fresh Bar sports shows. Russell Westbrook, continue balling out, doing what you do. Lakers Nation stand up, Steelers Nation stand up. Let's go have a Jordan Sunday.